Hello and thanks for joining us, 2K Sports fans, for another exciting presentation of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Home court advantage goes to the Warriors playing here at the Oracle Arena.
All right, ready to go? Ready to go?
So Cleveland will get the first possession. Durant against James. Love with the screen on Durant to the left side wing. Well, wide open look for Love. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. And for LeBron James, a remarkable step. Greg, he had increased his field goal percentage for 7 consecutive seasons going into 2014.
Yeah, a steep decline last season, though, back below 50%. Was it just the challenge of new teammates and a new system, or the mileage he's accumulated? This season may start to answer that question.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving is out there with Iman Shumpert, and it's Thompson in at the center.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And you know, with LeBron, he's played over 40,000 career minutes. He's played more than Larry Bird did his entire career. More than NBA Iron Man Andre Miller as well. And those miles take their toll.
It's stolen by Iman Shumpert. Pass to Love. The screen from Thompson. James with it. Now Green defending. 5 to shoot. Here's Shumpert. That's tipped. Irving kicks to Shumpert. Cleveland moving the ball around. It's LeBron with the drive. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
Boy, he blew the easy 2 by profiling. Trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
And for LeBron, last season, the longest injury absence of his career. I think he's smart to protect his body, though. If he can keep healthy, he can play for a long time at a very high level.
Now here's Thompson after the miss from Stephen Curry. Irving's shot is good.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Now it's ended down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with head coach Tyronn Lue.
A big factor in this game, he said, is how well they do to contain the young shooter Klay Thompson, saying Thompson can really give you trouble coming off screens. We've got to have all-out energy fighting to stay on his hip, and then we need to pressure on the ball handler to try and delay the pass. Kevin, both jobs are hard.
Thank you, Doris. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Pachulia. Channing Frye's checked in for Cleveland. Shumpert passes to Fry. Out to Shumpert. Outside Irving. Lets it go with a 3. The shot is off. So Golden State will take it the other way. To the paint. Back to Thompson. Jacks up a 3. Can't hit. Shumpert with some nice D. The Cavaliers leading by 3. So many great statistics are available to demonstrate just how dominant the Warriors were last season. My favorite is G8, their point differential.
You know, to be able to beat your opponent by double digits on average is something only 8 teams have been able to do in the history of the league.
It's amazing. Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. David West, he's checked in for Durant. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Now here's Iguodala. He dishes it to Green. And Thompson kicks to Green. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Hey, guys, the Warriors ended the year at just over a 10-point differential per game. I mean, still that number is staggering when you think of what it takes to achieve that mark over the course of the season. Typically, championship teams are somewhere in the +6 to +8 range. 10 is off the charts.
The drive by James, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
Oh, he jams it right over Draymond Green. Wow.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Down low. Here's James. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Irving with a clean look, and it hung on the rim but wouldn't fall for him. Iguodala, that's a two-pointer. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Iguodala's got his first points in this one. To the middle, here's Irving. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Thompson outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And we got a chance to hear from LeBron James about the hard work and preparation he brings into every game.
Go back and I'm able to,
I think you'd have to say the preparation really shows on the court in his play, and rarely does he look surprised out there, caught off guard.
And Kevin, that's really just the mark of a total pro. And I don't think oftentimes the fans appreciate how much goes in terms of preparation. Some guys get it and some guys don't. But he's a perfect example of what proper preparation means in terms of preventing a poor performance.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
You always like it when your team doesn't settle for outside shots, and that's been the case here early on.
Yeah, I agree with you. They've done a nice job, Greg, working it low and not taking the easy way out on offense, keeping that pressure on the defense by going inside.
On the court for Cleveland, Kevin Love out there with Tristan Thompson. Then there's Iman Shumpert. Then it's Jefferson, and it's Williams at the one. Early on last year, it was clear Steph Curry was just on another level, was an MVP candidate right from the start of the season, and he would eventually be voted that award.
And I thought very deserving. You could see how he elevated his play, and so many of us and so much talk focuses on what he does offensively. But he was ahead of the snake of a terrific defensive group for Golden State a season ago, and that's one reason why he ended up being the MVP.
Outside Jefferson. Pass to Love. Cleveland moving it around. The screen from Thompson. Right side Shumpert. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen. The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding. You know, it was a bit of a roller coaster year for Mo Williams. I mean, he had that 50-point breakout game, but then later traded away to the Hornets.
Well, and of course, Mo Williams, Clark, shipped to the Hornets for their playoff push and helped out there.
I thought overall, Kevin, Mo had a really strong year given his age. Probably his most productive season since his early 20s.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Varejao comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Ian Clark subbed in for Sean Livingston.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throw. Beautiful to watch.
Here's Durant, and he dunks it down.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, He's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep. Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Shumpert with the screen for Jefferson. And here's Love for 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Shumpert. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. LeBron's checked in for Richard Jefferson. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Iman Shumpert.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
Curry kicks to Durant. Back to Curry. Outside for Durant. Beyond the arc. And another 3 for Golden State.
Getting better and better. Got that field goal percentage up in the 60s now.
Clark, they've dialed it in here in the second quarter, playing really well.
And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for Pachulia. Then for the Cavaliers, Anderson, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. And Irving subbed in for Williams.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
That's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he's on the money, that's no doubt. Now, here's Fry. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half. And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
You know, the Cavs last season won a bunch of games, but they had to fight for a lot of them. They often would fall behind early or dig a big hole and have to fight their way out of it.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
David West, he's checked in for Golden State. Klay Thompson comes in for Ian Clark. Here's James, the big dunk at the end of the break.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
You mentioned, GA, the Cavs and their comebacks. They actually overcame double-digit deficits for 13 of their 53 wins last year.
Yeah, and Kevin, I remember their biggest one being a comeback after being down 17 points. I mean, but when you have the star power that the Cavs have, no comeback is out of the question. You're just never safe against this team.
Here's Shumpert. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Kevin Durant, and as usual, he's the one directing traffic out there, guys.
And guys, he always has such a firm grasp of exactly what the game plan is. He's always talking, making sure that all 5 guys are on the same page.
2 shots. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And some changes here for the Warriors. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Durant, and it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. He hits the second from the line.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
And the shot is good.
That's a confident play there. Great execution.
Now here's Irving. He's tightly guarded to the middle. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Iman Shumpert.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
And so we conclude the first half. Warriors lead by 7.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. It's the 2K Sports
Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He had 12 points and 1 steal. Hey, big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
The three-point shot was their best friend. I agree with the strategy. When it's working, take advantage.
And that'll do it for now as we send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Let's take them back.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments.
Durant doing all sorts of things. 12 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
And guys, last season, Klay Thompson made his first All-Star trip overall. Clark, his game took a huge leap forward.
Hey, I agree with you, Kevin. And a big reason for that, I think, was his spot on Team USA. Playing the way he did and with that group really lifted his confidence.
Excellent point. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. Pachulia is out there with Green, and it's Durant in at the 3 spot. That's the Warriors 5. Here's James. Nasty move. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
And Thompson last season set the record for most points ever in a quarter with 37. Made all 13 shots and 2 free throws and finished the game with 52 points.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
And Thompson making all 9 of his three-pointers in that game. I mean, that was also a record, the most three-pointers in a quarter. I think that performance sealed his place among the All-Star reserves.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. Love against Green. Love kicks to Irving. Curry knocks it away. And they're able to recover. That's good. 10 points for LeBron.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Kicks it to Pachulia. It's Durant on the wing. And stolen by Love. And here we go. Shumpert running it up the court. And it's Thompson with the jam.
That's how you make it happen, guys. Ball pressure and then a run out.
And that's how you flip the script in terms of momentum right there.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor.
Minnesota Timberwolves franchise. I mean, they drafted him 5th overall back in 08. And really, he had been their catalyst his entire career. Even last year when he decided he finally wanted out, he helped the Wolves land Andrew Wiggins in the trade that shook the league.
Jefferson's checked in for Iman Shumpert. Here's Irving. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And it's 8 points for Kyrie Irving.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Kevin Love, and we've kind of gone over some things in Minnesota with Greg, but Clark, Kevin Love probably wasn't long for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, it was time for fresh scenery, and that's why the Cavs offered up the house, including Wiggins, who eventually became Rookie of the Year for the chance to get Love.
Irving attacking. It's deflected. Now the Warriors moving it up. Thompson with it. Jefferson picks him up. Here's Durant. Can't get it to go. And Cleveland the other way now. Cleveland moving it around for 3. Love. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And that misses. That would have put him up. The Warriors leading. Back to Durant. Deflects the pass. And stolen by LeBron. To tie. And that's 2 points on the layup. James has got 12 points in the game.
And that almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
And especially the fact that it now ties the game. The lead was about to be stretched out, and instead, it's back even.
The Roracle or Oracle Arena. That was rocking last season, and with good reason. The Warriors would finish a league best 39-2 at home last year.
And how about that 39-2 record put them one off of tying the best record ever in the NBA. That record, by the way, belongs to the Celtics with 40 wins back in 1986.
And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 12-4 run. Love kicks to Williams. Love with the screen on Curry. Here's Williams. Here's Thompson. Got a piece of it. And now in transition, here we go. Iguodala tries it from 19. And there's Green on the assist by Iguodala. Green's got his second basket of the game. The Cavaliers trail by 4. LeBron kicks to Jefferson. James a screen on Thompson. Curry against Williams. It's deflected. It's stolen by Jefferson. The feed to Williams. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. West is checked in for Golden State. Livingston comes in for Curry. Cleveland also making some changes. Anderson, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Amon Shumpert in for Richard Jefferson. And it's Shumpert penetrating. Here's LeBron. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Warriors leading by 4. Baseline J on the way. Good on the shot. Cleveland's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. The kick out to Williams. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 6 assists in the game.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside, and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
Here's Livingston. And Shumpert pulls it down.
And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live there.
Not that far out anyway, Greg. I mean, he can work for a better shot than that.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Warriors ahead, leading by 4. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a